When small countries band together, something magical happens. They become much more powerful. Suddenly, big countries line up to buy them dinner. ASEAN is proof that unity is strength. A dozen world leaders attended this year's ASEAN Summit, including US President Donald Trump and Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney. Both Trump and Carney flew to Malaysia to sell their countries to ASEAN. In this video, I'll show you how they did it, who won, and what we can learn from them. Trump started off strong, flashy even. He gave Malaysia's Prime Minister Anwar a ride in his car. Anwar was clearly flattered.
When the President arrived, he asked me to join him in the car. I said that's against the security and protocol rules. And he was delighted to break the rules, and I...
Nice ride.
It was a nice ride.
Trump knows how flattery works. He used it like confetti.
Great honor to be here. It's a great honor to be here. It's a great honor to be with you. Thank you.
Then he bragged about deals.
Deals with many other Indo-Pacific partners from Cambodia to Japan to South Korea. We're delighted to forge richer partnerships on energy technology, artificial intelligence.
Of course, he sold the United States.
The United States is having its golden age, but this year we're doing numbers that nobody ever thought it was possible for any country to do.
And he finished with flattering fireworks.
You're incredible people, your energy, your genius, your everything you do. And I say it truly, everything you touch turns to gold.
Trump's speech can create good feelings, no doubt. ASEAN's leaders get praise, America looks powerful, and everyone feels like a winner at a party. But is there a better strategy? Let's hear how Canada's Prime Minister started. Carney quickly pivoted from flattery to shared values.
I chose this summit and this visit to Malaysia as my first trip as Prime Minister to Asia for a reason. And that is, like ASEAN, Canada values sustainability and inclusivity. We value a rules-based system. We respect trade agreements and the rule of law. We value the free exchange of goods, capital, and ideas. We're a natural partner.
And why does this matter? Common values means common ground. And common ground is the first step to long-term deals. Flattery warms people up. Shared values keep them coming back.
We value ASEAN as the standard bearer of multilateralism.
It's a partnership, not a charity, not a transaction, a partnership of equals. Why is that crucial now?
Multilateralism giving way to transactional bilateral trade, a new era of great power rivalry, technological change, shrinking distance, and increasing the fields of conflicts. Developments that all challenge the effectiveness of the institutions on which we as middle powers have long relied. It makes ASEAN more important than ever.
Translation: when giants fight, middle powers stick together. Then he positions Canada as the friend who shows up when things get messy.
And it underscores the importance of reliable partners who honor their commitments, who are there in tough times, and when things are not working, who work collaboratively to fix them.
And then he charts concrete avenues for cooperation. To give just one example,
we're one of the largest, blessed with one of the largest resources of critical minerals and rare earths, just like many around the table. And part of our partnership offer is to work with you on financing and developing that, including through what we formed a critical mineral alliance, which can provide a secure buyer for these resources so that you can develop them over time. In other words, to be part of the solution. With respect to defense, AI, cyber.
no goal-touching superpowers here. Just clear paths. Trust. Follow through. He then circles back to values as his closing note.
This is the form of reason and respect. This is the form of inclusivity and sustainability, and we are keen to contribute.
No prizes for guessing which country is more important to ASEAN. America is the elephant in the room. But who is more likely to get the best deal possible for their country? Trump gave ASEAN a show. Carney gave them a strategy. Trump sold confidence. Carney sold reliability. Trump said, "We are winning." Carney said, "We'll win together." Which one would you rather negotiate with? Carney's style might not get standing ovations, but he shed light on how Canada and ASEAN can work together. It builds leverage, shifts perceptions, and sets the stage for friendlier negotiations later. That's the long game of diplomacy. Don't just talk about what makes you amazing. Talk about what makes them excited to work with you. Speak to their goals, their hopes, their interests. That's how you win the room and the deal. Thanks for watching.